We are under the lights this evening as Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Merrifield ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third. The third baseman.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the 0-1.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels go down. Shohei Ohtani will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
0-1 the count. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Waiting on it is Goodwin.
Makes the play, 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. He's got only 4 hits in his last 10 games. There's not a lot of positive things that you can say about that. The biggest thing, he's just been inconsistent. He'll get a hit, then go 2 games without one. Hopefully he can get something together. I like this guy. I'd like to see him turn it around.
The windup and the 0-1. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And when you focus on the numbers, this starting pitcher leads the American League in strikeouts. When I had a big punch-out guy on the mound, I always tell myself I have to stay in. I have to stay engaged mentally in this one. I have to watch what the catcher's putting down. I have to go through my pre-pitch routine and stay on my toes, because at any moment, that big ball could be coming your way.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way to Upton. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Fouled off. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Jorge Soler. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Now the 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. hit sharply on the ground. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon is there. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Salvador.
And the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Back now at Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals, who've benefited from solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now pitch on the way. Dominic Smith comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 1-2 to Dominic Smith.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Dominic Smith is out number 2 here in the third inning. Jason Castro is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Cam Gallagher.
The catcher, Cam.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco. First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 or 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
The average right at 280 coming in. 3 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Again, another foul ball. Right side hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 1,
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is... So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
So we got him looking there. Anthony Rendon becomes the first out of the inning. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mike Trout is sent packing for the second out of the inning. No balls and a strike to count. Simmons on second. Fletcher at first. 2 out in the inning. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 pitch.
Nope. 2-2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. 1 away for the Royals here in the 4th. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot for Jorge Soler. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And up steps Salvador Perez. High and deep to right center. On the move is Trout. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in, Cam Gallagher. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
On he pops it up. Coming in is Goodwin. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is why.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Brett Phillips will bat next. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. '50th pitch of the game on its way, and he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Ready for another chance? Brian Goodwin, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Dominic.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Smith, a former New York Met, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Merrifield backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the... And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels strand 1. Now to the plate, Nicky Lopez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame. Clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. And there's one down now. At the plate, Anderson Miller. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Simmons with a slide. The throw. He is out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is in now is Andrelton Simmons. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Fouled off. Comes set with the 0-1. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless. Matt Andriese enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in now, Jorge Soler. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. He's set. Here it comes. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Stepping in now, Salvador Perez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
The catcher, number 36, Cam Gallagher.
At the plate, Cam Gallagher. And here's a ball hit in the air. Goodwin's in pursuit, and no one will track it down. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Michael Franco will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. High in the air out to center field, and Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Royals strand. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Count remains at 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
To 1-2 now. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The next 1-2 pitch. Popped up. Duffy has room in foul territory. 1 away. So one away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Justin Upton now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Upton.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Brett Phillips. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 1.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nicky Lopez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now in the box, Anderson Miller. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Now back, second baseman.
Whit Merrifield next to bat. He swings and grounds it to short. Taken in by Simmons. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Royals go. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. A fly out and a single for him so far. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 24.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Jorge Soler. First pitch on its way. Line drive, fair ball down the line, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Hunter Dozier will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Hunter Dozier.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's 1 away. So striding forward now, Salvador Perez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ryan O'Hearn will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. And that's taken for strike 1. O'Hearn swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Into the box now, Cam Gallagher. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a sixth run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
The first baseman.
Digging in, Michael Franco. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Ryan O'Hearn is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement.
Now playing third base.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Andrelton Simmons is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, David Fletcher. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Stepping up now, Anthony Rendon. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Angels down to their last strike. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. There is Franco. On to first, and that's your ball game. 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Royals took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end.